Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available summer 2023, the summer album, only by KTEL. Dad, shimmy shimmy, AF. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Beast! How are you guys doing tonight? Oh my God, I just have to tell you, I was sitting here, I was trying to think of a song, and I was like, okay, what are songs that I used to listen to when I was a kid? And I used to put out my boombox out in the driveway, and I would play my Donna Summer Greatest Hits. Oh my God, I love Donna Summer so much. I actually saw her years later in concert, and she had this like gold lame dress on and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I would put on my Donna Summer Greatest Hits, and then I would put on my roller skates, and I would do routines out in the driveway to Donna Summer. No, they never knew that I was going to be gay one day. Gay one day! So anyway, how are you guys doing today? So that's the song for today. Hot stuff. We're going to talk about hot stuff because Jeffree Star, does he have a new boyfriend? I don't know. We're going to talk about it. Before we get into that, I do want to say my drama bingo card for 2023 is like really heating up. And we haven't even finished January yet. And I almost have a diagonal. I can hardly believe it. So up in the left-hand corner, Shane and Rylan get married. That's right there. And then I have my free. And next to my free is James Charles gets in another scandal. And then down here in the corner, Jeffree Star gets new boyfriend, which he is putting out all over the place. So I can cross that one out. And then up here in this little thing is Jaclyn Hill opens new brand, which we know that's going to happen sooner or later. She'll probably put 3 brands out this year. And then here is Dramageddon 4. With on the heels of all of this Michaela Nagaro Mascara Gate and things like that, I feel like we are just heating up into Dramageddon 4, Dramageddon 5, and probably Dramageddon 6 is coming right around the corner. Okay, so we're going to get into the drama in just a second. I have to tell you, yesterday I tried something out. I like got right into the drama and nobody noticed it. Nobody said, oh my God, Peter, there was no long intro today. So I guess you guys don't really care if I do a long intro. And I just love doing the long intros. I love talking to you guys. It's so fun. But I will tell you, somebody did say, oh my God, this is like sitting down and just having like a kiki with one of my good friends. And that's always what I have loved about this channel. It's just, I don't know, sitting down and talking to you guys. And so anyway, that's what we're going to do today. And I just made some coffee not too long ago. Joanne, who is one of the vloggerinos from my vlog channel, she sent me some new K-Pods. If you want to go see everything that I was sent to my P.O. box, over on my Peter Does Stuff channel, I did a humongous P.O. unboxing yesterday. And she sent me some blueberry crumble cinnamon K-Pods, and it is absolutely delicious. So I have been sitting here and I've been listening to I'm trying to finish up my cozy mystery, Flame and Fortune by Jana DeLeon. I'm on book 22. I absolutely love her. You know, it's my favorite cozy mystery series of life. That being said, I also have a Peter's Book Club that I announce on Instagram, and then I also do a video on my BookTube channel. I have brought it back for 2023, and the book for January was Courtney Summers' I'm the Girl, which we are finishing up, and I will be putting up my review video of that sometime in this next week. The February book I just announced yesterday on my BookTube channel. All you have to do is download the book on Kindle, get it from the library, listen to it on Audible, read it along with me, put comments on my review video, put comments on the Instagram post when I do it, and you just have to read it along with me. It's really not that deep. I just thought it would be a fun way for all of us to do kind of like a read-along together, okay? That being said, I also have a true crime book club that I run with my good Judy Mel. Hey Mel, how are you? And we have finalized the true crime book for February. And today I will be announcing the true crime book for February in a video over on my BookTube channel. So if you want to be a part of the True Crime Book Club, all you have to do is, it's all linked below. There's a Facebook group. All you have to do is go and join the Facebook group. We do live streams every month. We haven't finalized a date yet of when we're going to do the live stream for January's book. But we will, and the January book is A Dark Night in Aurora, and so we will be doing the live stream for that probably next weekend or the weekend after that. So, and we do a live stream and we guest people and we talk all about it. And it's really, really fun. And I think we're like up to like, I don't know. I have no idea how many people we have in that group now, but it's thousands. And it's just really fun. And we talk about true crime and all that kind of stuff. So if you're somebody that likes true crime, go over there and join it. There's like 3 questions you have to answer and then you're part of the club. So anyway, all right, let's get into the next mystery. Where's my fan? Here it is. Woo! Oh, speaking of the fan, I did get some comments yesterday that people were like, Peter, this fan has seen better days. I know she has. Poor Lucille. I love Lucille so much. I just named her Lucille. I probably called her 15 different things over the years. But I love, this is my favorite fan. She just like, she flips so well. And I don't know, it's just like, she's the one that I carry around and I do stuff with. And she's just so easy to use. But I have to admit, like, she is getting a little fringy at this point. I mean, she looks like she had a real bad perm, you know? And it just is like kind of, you know, do you know back in the day, like when the perm would start going out, my girlfriends would get these perms in high school, you know? And then they would start like taking like hair brushes, okay? If you remember those days. They would take like hair brushes to it and then their hair would just get real frizzy. That's what Lucille is starting to look like. And so somebody said, okay, if you're not going to get a new fan, I have like 30 fans over there, but I love Lucille so much. They're like, could you at least give Lucille a haircut? So here we have some scissors. I'm going to give Lucille a little bit. Oh my God. I feel like that's her best part is her fringy haircut, her fringy hair. Oh, Lucille, you look so brand new. I feel like Jaclyn Hill cutting that Chanel purse a little bit. Although it's not a Chanel purse, it's a fan. Let's not be confused about those two. Oh, now it's all over the place. All right, let's get into today's drama talking about Jeffree Star and his alleged new boyfriend. So, or is this just drama that he is causing? You know, it's interesting to me. I was thinking about this as I was setting up my ring light and things like that. Because didn't Jeffree Star just come out in the Shane Dawson series, the 3-part series called I'm Going to Wyoming to Visit My Best Friend. Let me put out merch afterwards so everybody will love it. Anyway, in that 3-part series, which was called, hey, can we please put out another palette together, Jeffree Star, because I need some money. I think in that series, and they were standing around in the kitchen, didn't Jeffree Star say, like, he never gets on his phone, and he doesn't really care about the drama anymore, and all that kind of stuff? It's just like, who, me? Drama? Okay, and then I said this yesterday in my video, that I felt kind of a little bit like on the heels of this whole Michaela Nogueira mascara gate, that of course Jeffree Star, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, comes out, okay, and on Michaela's, you know, coattails of this disgrace, of this review that she did, that he announces that he's going to come back and start doing reviews over on his TikTok. Well, I have to tell you, what was interesting to me about that was that he had already said that he was going to move over to TikTok. I kind of just assumed he was going to be doing reviews over on his TikTok. So I don't know, other than selling his own products, because if you look over on his TikTok, it's literally just like ad after ad after ad for all of his own products. But so apparently he's coming back and he's going to be doing Jeffree Star approved products over on TikTok. And so he kind of used this whole Michaela Nogueira thing to announce that he was going to do that, right? Which was part of my feeling. I was kind of like, when I was sitting here and I was watching all this go down, and I was like, okay, this is interesting, because Jeffree Star came out in a tweet, and he said, you know, all these F&Bs lying to you guys about these reviews. It's time for me to come back and do these reviews and give you guys honest reviews. I was watching this, and I was kind of like, okay, either Jeffree Star is so... he is so desperate to get some attention and get some views, which for him, I've always believed that views drive traffic and all that kind of stuff, or he's kind of looking for some kind of redemption arc, which was interesting because when you look at the feedback that he got on this review that he did, and he talked about how he's coming back and he's doing these reviews and stuff, it was like, so many people, I mean, I would say like the major percentage of people responding to this were saying, oh, Jeffree Star has always given honest reviews on his products that he's reviewed and things like that, blah, 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 whatever. And it's like, okay, but they, at the same point, they kind of forgot, like, who Jeffree Star is like a person, like, that I really, to be honest with you, and I've said this time and time again, I haven't seen a lot of change in that over time. So, you know, it's like, and somebody said something on my video yesterday, and they said, you know, about removing the art from the artist kind of deal. And I don't know, like, I struggle with that, right? Like, I struggle with seeing, like, you know, it was just kind of like months ago that Jeffree Star was kind of co-signing Kanye West and all of this stuff. And yet, people want to kind of forget that and go, oh, but he gives such honest reviews on makeup, right? And it's like, okay, well, we're willing to, like, discredit people and say people are the worst people in the entire world, you know, for one thing, but it's like, okay, well, what's worse than the other? I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, Jeffree Star really hasn't still done enough to come out and show that he's like a really changed person. So for me, okay, as somebody that's covered this very, very closely for years on end, I don't really care if he gives an honest review. It doesn't mean that he's an honest person. It doesn't mean that he is a good person or that he's a changed person. I'm glad that you guys can all overlook that so that you guys can get your honest reviews on makeup. But I don't know, for me, that I really care so much about getting an honest review on a mascara in light of Jeffree Star taking responsibility for his actions. So that's just what I have to say about it, you know? And the same goes for like James Charles and other people out there that are doing reviews of this makeup. So that needs to be said. Okay, so James Charles came out, Jeffree Star, James Charles, Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, hi sisters. The drama opera of 2016. She's still going strong. Okay, so Jeffree Star came out. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my receipts, Whitney. He came out yesterday, I believe it was, on his Twitter. And hold on a second. I had it all pulled up. Nope, this was today. No, yesterday. He came out and he said, he put this picture up and he said, goodbye, LA. Goodbye, LA. First of all, he came out and he said he was doing this huge podcast with some huge podcaster, and truth would be told. And all these people are like, who do you think he's going on with? Who do you think he's going to be talking to? My guess is Shane Dawson, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Who else do you guys think it could possibly be? So I don't know. He did like Logan Paul's podcast. Who else will he come out with? And then he'll feed these little secrets out there. Like, Jeffree Star always wants to talk like he has, like, all the secrets, but he really never comes out and, like, actually tells the secrets, you know? Like, he never comes out and, like, actually says, well, this person did this and this person did that. He always just wants to say, if you guys knew, like, how horrible everybody was to me in the beauty space, girl, let me just tell you, if you knew how bad Jeffree Star was to everybody in the beauty space behind the scenes, like, and the stories that I had heard, and people, like, feed right into it, and they believe it, and they're like, yes, Jeffree, yes, Jeffree. I mean, it is, like, unbelievable to me. And I think that Jeffree is really using this as an opportunity, this whole thing with Michaela. I think he's using it as an opportunity to get back into people's good graces again, okay? Well, I hope it works for you. I hope that this grand plan works for you. So he posts this picture, and he says, goodbye, LA. Time to spend time with my NFL boo in Wyoming, okay? So here he is feeding out that he is going back to Wyoming with some NFL player, okay? Now, what's interesting to me is, if you go through Jeffree Star's tweets in the last couple weeks, okay, he has said some things like on 1/6/23, he said, time to film a tutorial on how to suck D like a star. And then on 1/1/23, Happy New Year's B, and he's like showing he's like completely naked except for like a G-string. I mean, so much about his Twitter is like, and his Instagram is so sexualized, and this is just me, but I've said this time and time again, like, I'm very confused as to why Jeffree Star has this need to, this is just, if he was sitting here, and I would say to him, Jeffree, I'm confused as to why you have this need to put out this sexualized impression of your world, okay? Like, people already know that you, or believe that you're this genius businessman in the makeup world, okay? That you've done all these great things with makeup, and, you know, you were this musician that made himself on, you know, MySpace, and then went on tour with the Warped Tour, and then started with these 3 lippies, and now you've cultivated this huge makeup business and all this kind of stuff. Why do you have this need then also to be seen as this person that is like the ultimate person that can teach everybody in the world how to suck D? Girl, it ain't that hard, okay? Listen, it isn't that hard, and there's a lot of us out there that know how to do it, and there's a lot of us out there that aren't talking about doing tutorials, okay? Because we all know our place, and we know that people don't want to hear that from us, right? And so it's interesting to me when he puts that out there. It's very cringe to me, so I don't understand all that, okay? But needless to say, apparently this NFL player is really into Jeffree Star and how he sucks D, because he has put this out there, and it says, "Goodbye, LA, time to spend time with my NFL boo in Wyoming." And so let me just get into the rest of it. So then today, 3 hours ago, he posted this picture, and it said, "Woke up and we're snowed in. I love a man who can cook and enjoy chill time," okay? Now, what's interesting about this is when you go over to his Instagram, he has also posted this exact same picture on Instagram, but with a caption that says, "Good morning, he's cooking breakfast and we're snowed in," okay? So now he has fed out this entire storyline that he is dating an NFL player. Now, he has talked in the past about the fact that NFL players, basketball players, rappers, all these people are always in his DMs, okay? He's talked about that before. And so here it is again, that he's kind of feeding out that there is a professional football player that is in, you know, that is traveling to his house in Wyoming and all this kind of stuff. Personally, I ain't buying it, okay? That's just me. I ain't buying it. It is what it is. My one question would be this, and, you know, I'm hesitant to say this because I know that those people that are really defensive of Jeffree Star are going to come to his rescue, but this is just kind of my thing about it. This is my question, especially when we talk about past things, okay? I'm a little confused as to how Jeffree Star can hint out, you know, like, we come full throttle for people that are, you know, listen, I've said in videos in the past that when I talked to James Charles in the past, and I said, you know, it almost seems to me, okay, that what you wanted was you wanted this kind of relationship that Jeffree Star had with Nathan Schwant, okay? And Jeffree Star had made it very, very clear that when he met Nathan Schwant had never been with another man before, right? Okay, Jeffree's made that very, very clear. And I said to James, it seems like you want a very similar relationship to that, right? And James was like, that's exactly what I want. Okay, that's almost a verbatim conversation that we had long, long, long ago, right? Okay, so James Charles continues to go through all, and I'm not excusing it. I think it's horrible, okay? You guys know the things that I've said in my videos, and I back that 100%, everything that I've said, okay, about James Charles, you know, going into these people's DMs and whatever. And I don't know which way it goes in Jeffree Star's DMs. I don't know if these people are coming to him or whatever, right? But I guess my question is, and this is just a question I'm throwing out there in the universe, why? Because there aren't that many out NFL players, okay? So why is it, and I'm assuming that, I don't know if this person is out, I don't know anything about it. I mean, Jeffree Star this is what he does, okay? He says NFL players, basketball players, rappers, all these people are contacting me in my DMs. What's confusing to me about that, okay, is why we're okay with Jeffree Star doing it, but like when it's somebody else, like, and then this person comes out and talks about it, there's a huge issue, right? Or is it really not happening? Because to be honest with you, you would think at this point, if Jeffree Star were talking to people, or I don't know, like unless he's really vetting these people out, that at least somebody would have come out at this point and talked to Jeffree Star. And it's always interesting to me, and like, I don't know if this person is gay. I mean, he hasn't come out and said he's gay or bisexual or, you know, pansexual or whatever he is. I mean, there's none of that has been discussed, so I don't know, okay? I'm just saying, for the discussion point of it, you know, it always seems to me that Jeffree Star he alludes to the fact that straight men are very attracted to him, right? And I feel like that's part of this greater discussion that we need to have when we're saying these things. And, I said, like with the James Charles thing, I said, Manny MU8 kind of does the same thing. It's like with the whole Harry Jowsey, like kiss me on the cheek kind of thing. Oh, like that. It's like playing up this whole deal. And it's like, I feel like on some level, we discuss all of these issues with Jeffree Star, but he kind of like gets a free pass with all of that. And I feel like he gets a free pass with that because Nathan Schwandt validated that relationship for him, that Nathan Schwandt came into that situation willingly, consensually, and said, I'm going to have this relationship with Jeffree Star and whatever. And no, I've never been in a relationship with a man before. But I just think it's interesting. I don't know, like, why nobody ever I don't see that ever discussed anywhere, right? Like, that Jeffree it's always these people he's talking about. NFL players, basketball players, rappers, being in his DMs, wanting to be with him. It's never just, I don't know, like, it's confusing to me a little bit, and I guess I don't understand why that conversation is never had. So anyway, so if you go up here on his Twitter and you look at it and he says, this while we're snowed in and the guy's cooking breakfast for him and whatever. And hey, listen, I hope Jeffree's very much in love. I think one thing that I will say is Jeffree seemed much happier when he was with Nathan. I actually enjoyed Jeffree's videos when he was with Nathan a lot more. He seemed hurt and, and all of that kind of stuff afterwards, and he kind of seemed to turn a little bitter. But that being said, remember, Nathan was present when all of Dramageddon happened and the dissension between the friends and all of that stuff happened as well. So Nathan was part of that, okay? But, I love to be in love. Don't you love to be in love? I love to be in love. I want everybody to be in love, right? So, but Jeffree Star, what was interesting to me about this when I was looking at the timing on this was that if you go on here, now it's been 3 hours, but Jeffree Star posted this and said, woke up, this is on Twitter, woke up and we're snowed in. I love a man who can cook and enjoy chill time. And then he goes on to say, next makeup product I'm reviewing, this is 2 hours later, so an hour after he posts this, to get everybody's attention over here, okay? He says, next makeup product I'm reviewing is the new Makeup by Mario foundation, eye emojis. Apparently, these bees are reviewing makeup with filters on. No, okay? Well, this is very similar to the tweet that he put out kind of in response to Michaela, where he said, I'll be back to reviewing makeup products next week. These effing bees can't stop lying to their audience and it makes me sick. But when you watch the TikTok where he reviewed the mascara, he didn't really come out that hard. I mean, he just kind of reviewed the mascara and then gave Michaela some advice at the end and said, hey, listen, Michaela, like, I used to be the one that set the bar on YouTube. Now it's you, okay? And if you're going to set the bar, you have to have some integrity, which I believe is true. I believe that statement is true that he said, right? Okay, I also believe that when you're looking at somebody and you're looking at their integrity or you're looking at their character, let's not just base that on how do they review makeup. I think that we need to look at somebody, their overall character, instead of just how do they review makeup. And I think in this situation, that's getting a little skewed. So anyway, by the way, where's Jaclyn Hill in all of this? I mean, Jaclyn Hill's kind of Michaela's mentor, and I haven't really heard much about her. So I'm sitting here and I'm reading these tweets, right? And I was thinking about something that fellow drama commentary channel, I don't know what he wants to be called, so I don't want to disrespect him, but Dustin Daly had put out, hold on a second, let me see. Okay, here it is, 22 hours ago. Dustin tweeted this out. He said, I think one thing people are forgetting about Jeffree is he thrives in chaos. Regardless of how you feel about him, it's strategically smart on his part to come in at this point. He's giving the people what's been lacking for a long time now, ... entertainment. And I was like, he's absolutely right. I mean, Dustin's absolutely 100% correct on this, right? That people are craving entertainment right now. They're craving drama. And this is when people are saying that the drama community is dead and the beauty influencer, all this space is dead. No, it's not. I mean, look at what's been going on just in the month of January in 2023, and people are watching these videos. People want to know what's going on. People want these people held accountable. People want to talk about it. They want the best for these people as well. I want the best for these people. I want these people to learn lessons and grow and continue to move on, right? But don't think for 1 second. I mean, Jeffree Star posts this tweet about this guy making breakfast for him, and they're snowed in, and isn't that cozy, and all this kind of stuff. And then the next thing he does is that he's going to do this new makeup review next week. I mean, it's a total marketing tactic. And, you know, and I just want to say this really quick. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to give some credit where credit is due. Hold on just a second. Where is it? Sharita. From Sharita, I told y'all so explains it all. She posted, hold on a second. She posted the picture of Jeffree Star and his new beau on the private plane. And she said, y'all can't make this shit up. If you don't see a pattern, I'm questioning your existence. And that's it with Jeffree. This is such a pattern, right? Like, stir up the drama, start talking about a guy that I'm dating, let you all guess who it is, put it out there, and then, you know, then I'm going to do this new release of a launch. Or I'm going to start coming back and doing TikTok reviews, which is what this is exactly. This is all marketing for TikTok reviews. So anyway, let me know. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama. Y'all know I am, okay? Because I love talking about it. So let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.